who his audience are, and that fits with his persona. I wouldn't necessarily say give the keys to your social media kingdom over to anybody else anyway. I think that your social media is, next to your music, 150% yours, and probably the way that you're going to express yourself the clearest by connecting with your audience and with your fans. I think that an example of an artist who does social media really well, I think would be somebody like Jeremy Lukes. He's very smart, he's very clever. Some of his posts are like thesis length, but they still get shared like all the time, they still get mad traction. And I was chatting to Richard Sturton, who won the Inaugural Voice the other day, and he was saying, yo, like, I love Jeremy Lukes, and I love the way that he takes crowd selfies and like posts his Instagram, and I love his social media. And Richard's actually picked up a couple of tips from Jeremy and has then integrated that into his social media and what he does. So what I would say to all of you would be, look at the artists who you like, look at the artists who you follow on social media, and see how do they connect with you, why do you like them, what do they do, and maybe you can take some of those best practices and implement them for yourself. I'm not saying copy, but maybe just check it out and see what they do. That could be cool for you to use as well.
DJ Odi, you produce, you help up and coming people. You have worked with the greatest acts. So what do you tell to someone who has the hottest track to say, how do I get it to the people? What is your word of advice? How do you work with it?
In this day and age, I would say the internet is your friend, hey? The internet is open to the world. It's the click of a button to take your music to America, to take your music to everywhere in the world. So I would say just put it out. There's platforms, there's SoundCloud, YouTube. There's a lot of platforms to get your music out there. Like I said, the internet is your friend. Use it. That's what I say.
Just to add to that, it's social networking. So make sure you are networking. And I've had the pleasure to work on two of the hottest brands in social media in South Africa, Rocking the Daisies for 9 years, and of course Hunters Cider for 2 years. We built the biggest alcohol brand page in the country. Woo for Hunters! Yeah! Thank you. Give them a round of applause, man! And I mean, it's picking social media. And one of the biggest, most common questions we get as a community manager on social media is, how do I get sponsored by you? How do I get to play at your festival? Here is my soundtrack. Guys, it's not going to get you noticed because we get 100 of those requests a day. What gets you noticed is being a brand fan. Be a brand ambassador. Find a brand that you want to associate with. Support that brand. Support the festival. Be active on their page. Be their ambassador. And I promise you, from a festival perspective, we will do anything for our fans. From a brand perspective, like Hunters, if you're active on that page, if you're sharing the content, you are going to get noticed more so than going, here's my EP, here's my SoundCloud, give it a listen. That's not what gets you noticed. It's about giving back and networking. And added to that is build a social network, build a list on Twitter of people that you admire, and follow them, engage with their content. It's not about pushing yourself, it's about getting noticed, and you do that through a two-way relationship, and that's how you do it.
I mean, Ben, let's have a closing thing to that. I mean, you currently work.
Yeah, I actually wanted to
on
add.
social media.
Yeah, I wanted to add what she was saying, and especially what Tekla was saying, and I want to give a bit of advice. And completely agree with what she's saying. The most important thing is to find your own voice. To kind of, let's take Jack Sparrow for as an example, to like communicate to your people. But the more important that even for me is to be strategic about it. And I think this is where a lot of people don't understand it. I mean, they today got a gig tomorrow, so they post, my show's happening tomorrow, I'm playing at this time. They get a few likes, no one cares. Tomorrow they post something else, there's no plan behind it. Especially from my side, I manage quite a few bands and brands, and it's all about planning, and it's months in advance. So the same with social media is, how do you approach this now? Now you've found a voice, but now you've got to start working on conversation plans. You've got to figure out, okay, 3 months from now, I'm dropping the album, I'm dropping the single. So I need to start talking about it now already. You talk about the creation process. you need to kind of lay it out. And the only way to do that is to sit in front of a calendar and start penciling in and start making up a story that kind of is a narrative to what you're doing. And that way, slowly but surely, is a lot of hard work and it takes a lot of time, but that's when you'll see fruit. Otherwise, it just becomes a page where you talk shit. And no one cares about that.
So one of the main points that I heard is a lot about being strategic, and networking is really important, and planning. And even on top of that, look at what other people are doing and how do I apply that of being as authentic as possible. Okay, now I want to chat about the musicians. Are there any questions regarding the social media? Do you have anything to ask these panelists, people who are in the space, who are currently making it work? Does anyone have bullseye? Yeah. Hi guys,
Oh,
yes, Saturday. Happy birthday. Let me get to it. I've also got to kiss my dollar and this means audience.
So I would like to ask you guys, now what about the people that are in rural areas that don't even know about social media? How do you then influence those people to know about social media and putting their talents for everyone to see, because they don't even have access to that kind of information? That there's Instagram, there's Twitter, there's whatever, there's hashtags. They don't know about those kind of things. So how does it get to them?
So you're saying they don't know about it, or they don't have data?
More data. Better both.
Please repeat the question. If you don't mind, repeat the question. Yeah, if you can. Okay, carry on.
So basically the question is,
Thank you.
how does all this knowledge, how will it filter from Sky in all those spaces where you get talented kids, but how do you make social media work for them? There's no data, or they don't know much about social media.
I don't see how you can do social media without data, period.
Yeah. So,
That's like, I don't know. Maybe you want to say something. That's just...
and I also feel like I should just give you a set of answers as well.
I'm just going to throw that out there, and I think this is the responsibility of brands like Ranchers to go out and find this fresh talent.
Yeah!
One of my all-time favorite artists is Bongiziwe Mabanda from Eastern Cape. He is phenomenal. I don't understand what he's saying, but I just love his music. And he was found, and I think it's the onus is on brands like Hunters to go out and find this talent because it's there.
And we have to give it a round of applause for you guys. Give a round of applause. Can we just give this man a hand? So you guys, we had a practical conversation. Please take a seat. Yes. Okay, I want to give away some of you hashtags because everyone's so nervous. It's for free. 3. No? You have a question? So I'm going to read it.
Sorry guys, I just want to find out in terms of social media and like etiquette. Is there, probably in line with what you said, Bernard, in terms of like planning better ahead, but like, if you're sort of representing a band and you've got shows coming up, often it feels like you're bombarding people with info, a couple of times a day. Is there a limit? Is there a certain etiquette that you follow also in terms of like tagging people? Do people appreciate that, or do you find that the hate, the friends of yours, whatever you're trying to get to shows? Is that sort of something that you
well, first of all, I think obviously every artist is different. It's got different following, so it's to know that kind of people and who you're talking to. But that's what you're asking ties into exactly what I was saying. I mean, if you're going to have an event or launch or whatever in a few weeks' time, then the job from your side will be to strategically kind of feed them the info about the show without saying, I'm playing tomorrow night. So it will be photos of you rehearsing, photos of maybe you're writing out the set list. You know, you kind of build, like I said, a narrative around this leading up to the show. Definitely, I don't think anyone likes to get spammed or bombarded.
Also,
Especially these days.
Also, guys, all of them will be here afterwards. There's gonna be answers, and everyone can like start having these conversation depths. So we have 3 more topics to get through. We're gonna have little like shortiana sessions. So the next one is branding. So we've spoken about social media. How do we then build this brand? Actually, you need to stand up. Your brand is just gorgeous. You just have gorgeous, honey. So how do we make someone look? It's all about branding. It's all about perception. It's all about I've got my social media, but now how do I get my followers? How do I create an identity?
So it's all about building your personal brand, and I think it goes back to what Tex was saying. It's about finding your voice, what makes you unique. Go out and go study the people that you follow, and find your hook, something that makes you stand out. Like DJ Invisible, I mean, that's his hook. Nobody knows who he is because he's invisible. You know?
Now we know.
I'm not pointing where he is because you can't see him. You know, that's his hook. That's what makes him stand out. So it's about finding your hook that makes you unique and latching onto that. I think one of the biggest brands out there is Snapchat King, DJ Khaled. Follow that guy. Oh my goodness, he has created a massive following for himself because he's so active on Snapchat. He Snapchats the most random stuff, but he's really built a huge following.
Let DJ Oli say something.
In branding also, your brand, it has to speak to someone, you know?
Yeah.
It has to, for like example, Casper Jonas. When you see him, you see a classic boy, you know, someone that grew up in the township, you know, and he's doing all for himself. You want to be him. The way he dresses, the way he raps, the way he talks, the way he like conducts himself, you know. So yeah, it needs to speak to someone, you know. I'll add one to what she said.
Right now, take her.
No, I wasn't last. I think a lot about.
In fact, before you carry on, I want this to wrap it up in terms of branding.
Okay.
And we get to ask 2 more questions.
Yeah. No, I always talk about being authentic and finding your voice. And once you have found your voice, for example, you can't be a mad rapper or a mad rocker and then start talking about things like bubble tea and happy socks. You know what I mean? Like you've gotta align yourself, like Sue was saying, very strategically with brands. You know what I mean? So if you've got a partnership with Hunter's Dry, don't turn around and 1 month later have a partnership with Jägermeister. You know what I mean? Be authentic, be true, because your audience can see through you and they can smell the bullshit.
And there's one thing I want to add. No, I think just one thing from my side that's very important. I always say, I think the brand should start before social media starts anyway. But I always say to people, there's already a cider out. There's plenty of ciders out. There's already a Coca-Cola. There's already this or that. If we're going to sit around here and say, hey, let's start a business, we're not going to go and make something to compete with Coca-Cola. We're going to sit around and say, hey, we should create something that, I see a gap in the market for that. This kind of works. Our Coke actually is lacking this and that. Currently this is trending and that's what people are liking. And the same with your music. If you're going to be building a brand, which eventually is a business, which eventually is something that you're going to be making money from, you have to take those things in consideration, and that's where you've got to find a unique angle. And so that your brand is different and actually something that you can offer. Same with a venue like this, they tailor-make it for a specific audience. So, there's nothing else like this around. It's all the same. But I think the key thing is to find your voice, but something that makes you different, and to find a gap in the market. Not just to be another craft beer, or to be another whatever,
Okay, cool. Louise, can I have you the next topic?
Something about branding, Louise.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, wait, do we have any questions? Does anyone have any questions? Nothing. Wow. Hi, guys.
No one cares about
Do you have
branding.
any questions?
Let's move on.
We shall move on. We shall move on. So now, we've touched on social media. We touched on branding. So now, you do have a question. Yeah.
It's not a question per se, but I just want to say everyone in here is a brand on their own, and everyone is just like we are packaged in different packaging. That's what I want to say.
I'm actually getting inspired. There's a kid over there writing, and I hope one day you'll look at him and he'll be like a future Jay-Z. You know? No, I like spaces like this because today is all about hashtag let's start something. Let's make things our own. So there's going to be collaboration. Some people might find lovers in Janibona, I see you. So I see everything. And like this is a new space for people. It's the new space. It's the new space. So let's go on to PR. So I love seeing like all these PR people, like my homeboy Riaz, who works with so many brands and people. So how important is PR, or better yet, PR agents, or someone working with you? Who is the right person? Can anyone just be someone just wake up, hello, I'm here to represent, and this is going to be the PR agent on ... hashtag. Is that even possible? You see, I was saving this for you, ne? See this.
Thank you. Well, it's good to get everything in place. You get the brand in place, you have a band, or you have a sound, you have music, and you want to get it out there. That is where PR comes in. If you as an artist can bring me your music, your story, to tell me what you want and aspire to, it's something to use just to let other people know. Because that's basically what you want. You don't want to sit on your music, you want other people to hear it and share it. And whatever your dream is, that is where PR can help you. Just to get people to listen to you and listen to your music and to get to know you.
Thanks, Louise. I think that from an alternative perspective, there are a lot of musicians up and coming, starting out, that can't afford a PR agent. So I think on the opposite side of the spectrum, if you are one of those people who actually can't afford the services of a PR agent, I would suggest getting a really good EPK together, so a nice bio, like a pic of yourself, all of the social media links, SoundCloud, all that. And then doing your research and finding out who the blogs, who the websites, who the publications are that you want to get your name out, your profile out into, and then just hitting them up on the web. Alternatively, how some PR agents work, if you're not signed to a label, is they tend to be the middleman between you and the radio stations. So also do a little bit of research. A lot of the music compilers now for all the major radio stations are all on Twitter. I know the one from 5FM, Nixie, she gets hit up all the time on Twitter. So, I mean, if you do decide to hit her up, for example, ask her for her email address and just be professional about it, and then take the conversation off Twitter and then email, and just be a little bit more, be a little bit more business-like. Don't put that stuff on Twitter and Facebook. That always annoys me. But yeah, I don't know. That's helpful.
But I think, take out a point there, these days, not saying what Louise is doing is not important, but I mean, with all these channels, from blogs to all the social, to YouTube, all of that, you're kind of publicizing yourself from day one anyway.
Yeah.
You have the channels already, and you're doing that on a daily basis. But with the help of a publicist coming, what's important is connections. Because that's what you obviously not going to have. And someone like Louise or any other publicist, they built their career based on, knowing who's working at what radio station, what are they looking for at this stage, who's working at what publication, what will work for your product, your plan, your kind of release. And the second most important thing is to have someone who can actually give you creative input, because you've got to create, once again, a narrative and a story that you're going to put out there. I mean, people, Tekla runs a website, gets bombarded with press releases. You can read the first sentence and know there's another boring one, out it goes. So, in line with everything we've been talking about and your strategic planning and your branding, you've got to Louise and myself work together a lot, and we always, the first approach is what's going to be the angle, We're going to send out a press release next week, but okay, cool. This is happening. How are we going to put this into a short sentence or paragraph that people go, oh, we actually want to publish this or want to have an interview?
I think the advantage, Ben, I mentioned that I run a website, the advantage to working with someone like Louise is that when I open my inbox in the morning and I have however many emails I have, I'm going to look at the ones from the PR agents that I know first.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at Louise, I'm going to look at like Rochelle Krause, I'm going to look at all the Lene, I'm going to look at all those guys. And then I'm going to look at the other ones second or third or fourth. It's just the reality of the situation.
Okay, cool. Are there any questions surrounding some PR, any PR questions? Does anyone want to know anything? No. You guys are there, I see. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. Question? Hey, what's your name?
I go by Domain, but it's Damien.
Where are you from, Sugar?
I'm from Bishop Davis in Cape Town.
Can we give it up for Bishop Davis in the house, please? Yeah. So today we hashtag start something. So by you being here, you're starting something. Who do you have a question for?
Actually, for the whole board, I've been studying music right now, and I've been learning everything that you guys have been feeding me right now, and I've really decided to start my own group, my own company, and the way you guys are doing it, internet, website, music is going up. I've been posting songs, performances, everything. My thing is that could take some time to get a fan base going, starting from scratch, from ground zero, from nothing. How do I approach companies like Hunters or Mr. DJ to maybe play my music in a club, but I can come to you and ask you to maybe mix my song to play whatever club you go to, maybe Hunters to just give me that backing in PR to connect me with the right people, to just flourish what I would like to start. How do I go about that?
I'm going to go back to what I said before. Having been a community manager for some big brands, get noticed by supporting the brands. You're going to get into a festival not by sending me an EP in a message box, go and listen to my stuff. Share my content, promote my festival, promote my brand, promote my event, and you will get noticed. Don't underestimate the power of a community manager. We got our fans' backs. You know, we will put your name forward. If you've got our backs, we've got yours. Trust in that. And it might take a while, guys. It might take a hard slog, but it's worth it. Align yourself with the brands that you find really close. Something like Hunters, they're doing great things for the industry, transforming the industry. Get in there and support the brands that are supporting you.
And
Ooh, very nice.
I mean, what you're doing now is pretty much networking. You've come to this Hunters thing. You just had it. One of the few people asked a question. I'm going to remember you. Everyone's going to remember you afterwards. You flat biggie pillar. You saw maybe you hook up something. That's kind of the way you do it. So I suppose networking is very important. But what I always think and say is even more than that is I only take notice of people that are out there, loud, in my face, doing something special, coming back to, finding, that there's a gap in the market, I can fit with my group into that, then you'll kind of notice. I mean, there's hardly ever an artist that's become popular, like they just get something right and they go with it. And it's a lot of hard work. Like she said, you're going to start from here, but I mean, you're already there. Sounds like you've got everything together. So Louise said she'll sign you up. She's going to do a blog on you tomorrow. He's going to play your music. She's going to hook up for sponsorship.
Okay, there are a lot of people in here. Well, even though I see you wearing shades and all of this, even though it's inside, I see you. Most people are quite shy to ask questions. So they're not about coming up to you after this event or putting up their hand. So on Thursday at 11 o'clock, there's going to be a live discussion with the panel hosted by Tekla. No, not Thursday. Yes, on Thursday at 11. I will say, yeah. So for all of those people who are too shy to ask questions, it's okay. Information is still here for you. You just have to log on Twitter at Hunters Cider and just ask your question. And if you want to direct that to a specific person on the panel, whether it be Veyland, whether it be Louise, Sue, DJ, Or Tegla, you can have the opportunity to ask to do so. Woo, finally, I've been wanting this one the whole night. I see a lot of cool cats here. Future aka Snaz.
Yeah, thanks. My name is Loiso. I'm from London Township.
Guys, give it up for that. Most people know London has the best musician. Okay, Popo.
Yeah, you know us. Okay. I just want to say it's not that we're too shy to speak. You know, some of us are good in music. You know, I can't wait to, to be given an opportunity, to do something, in front of you guys, so that you can hear what it is that we want to say, through our music. Yeah.
Okay, so now we're coming on to our last and final topic, which is digital distribution. So we've heard about how to build this brand, who to talk to, and then now what?
Digital distribution. I'm going to touch on the question that was asked earlier by the gentleman up there. You know, when you're promoting brands, do you tag everyone and spam everybody? No, you don't do that. It's really annoying. Be relevant, guys. But don't underestimate the power of your fans. Get to know your fans. Get their email addresses. Make friends with them on Facebook. Tag them, because they're the ones that will share your posts. They will share when you're next playing. And reward them. Get them on the guest list. Get them backstage. Get them the opportunity, because they're your shouters. They've got your support. That's how you distribute yourself digitally. That's where you start. Find your fans and support your fans.
Mr. DJ, do you have anything to say?
Say no, there's like I said, the internet, it's there for you guys to use it. There's SoundCloud, there's YouTube, there's so many platforms where you can get your music out there, Nowadays, you don't need to press your CD, your music on CDs and go sound and distribute them. It's here. Just put them out. You can give it to teachers like us. Like I'm on Metro FM every Saturdays. I'm a gigs DJ. Give it to people like me who play music. So I would say, just use the internet.
Just for interest sake, who here has got music on something like iTunes? No one. Yeah, just for interest sake, who's making use? Okay, who here creates music? Because there's not that many musicians, so okay. But say again. Yeah, I mean, 20% of people here actually create music. So I suppose the whole digital distribution thing is more for musicians or people that create music. But
information to help an upcoming musician.
Yes, but the bottom line is, like he said, there's endless ways of getting your music out there. We all know the classic platforms. Take us involved in Deezer, which is a popular streaming platform. They're the devil, I know. Take all your money. And iTunes, Apple Music out now. I mean, there's endless ways of getting music out there, but more important than that, there's endless ways of submitting your music for not a lot of money. So, I mean, you can go and Google it, but there's DistroKid, there's TuneCore, there's CD Baby, Zimmer, maybe still going, I'm not sure, but there's endless ways with different deals that's kind of tailored in different ways that will work for you. There's one of them definitely. So if you want your music on iTunes tomorrow, you can have it, and it's going to cost you almost nothing. Use that.
Okay, Tika, I need you to shut it down now.
Okay, so I work for a streaming service called Deezer. Deezer has the largest catalog of music across any streaming service in the world, bigger than Spotify, bigger than Apple, bigger than all those other bitches. And the reason that we have, and the reason that we do is because people like myself who work as local editors in each country. So I go to people like you, all of you musos in here, and I say, okay, This is how you get your music onto Deezer. We are hosting a workshop at the end of next month in Cape Town, which you can go to, it's just Deezer on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram for all of the details, which will be released next week, where I will be presenting a workshop on how you do that. And you can even come up to me afterwards, I'll give you a call, you can drop me an email, I'm so chill like that. But what I always tell artists is, don't have all of your eggs in one basket. Have your music available everywhere. Have it on iTunes, have it on Deezer, have it on Spotify, have it on SoundCloud, have it on Bandcamp, have a physical copy, have it available everywhere. So that no matter if your audience has data, if your audience doesn't have data, no matter wherever they are, they can access it. That's very important.
Oh my word, so that's absolutely amazing. So once again, for those of you who don't want to ask any questions to this amazing panelist, you can always on Thursday at 11, I'll answer you, sugar, I see you. So Thursday at 11 at Hunter Ciders on Twitter, you can ask any form of question to the finalists. I mean, to the finalists. Who's finalists? I feel like you want to What do I mean? My love, affection, and a hunter's drive. Okay, baby, what's your question?
Just to the lady from Deezer. When you guys say that you're the biggest, does that mean that you have the most people streaming on your site, as in the most content, or do you have the most plays?
We have the most content.
Okay.
So we now actually have 45 million tracks. We had 45 million tracks last week. Spotify is the second biggest with 39. So.
But Spotify is the most used one worldwide.
Yeah, that's my question.
But they're not live in South
You were trying to bust that.
No, I'm asking you. I don't mean to sound like a dick, I just haven't heard of Deezer before. I'm just being real.
Okay, then you must come to the workshop.
I will.
Okay.
We'll talk to it. We will. Boys, get back with the question. Wait.
I feel like it's not a question, man, you know. I'm an artist manager, and I feel like when you're an artist manager, you gotta be the voice for your artist, you know. On Friday, we dropped a song on MTV Bass, Puppy Thrill, featuring Gemini Major. No one knew the artist, but they knew me, so I had to be a voice for him. So, no one knew Puppy Thrill, but like, I feel like everybody will know him since he featured Gemini Major, you know. And I was the voice for like, promoting him on my social media. Now everyone knows Puppy Thrill, you know. So just be the voice for your artist. Be the man behind the scenes, putting all the strings, you know.
Yeah! Okay guys, we need to wrap that up. Can we give a round of applause for our amazing panelists today? Can we please give a round of applause for our amazing panelists? Okay, so obviously, thank you so much for spreading and sharing the knowledge, and hopefully after this, you're going to be able to meet up-and-coming musicians who are coming up to you and saying, yo, I need help. Also guys, the beginning of the night I said, we're giving away something so guaps. It made me say, I don't even want to do this because I want to enter. So I need you guys to take out your cell phones and be like, at Hunter Ciders. And at Hunter Cider. At Hunter Cider. Hashtag start something. I need you guys to do that on Instagram, and I need you guys to do it on Twitter. Today, we're going to be giving away an absolutely amazing prize. Waps, come. Open up your phone. Come. Phones, babies. Let's all take out our cell phones. If you don't have data after the 25th, you should be paid by now or leave your job.